It's Mother's Day coming up.
I'm a mother lover, you're a mother lover. We should fuck each other's mothers. Fuck each other's mothers.
Shit is crazy.
Happy Mother's Day, y'all.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about Milfs and other such things as that nature. You know, Mother's Day stuff, or as I used to call it. There was Mother's Day, it was Sunday, but Saturday or Friday was Responsible Women's Day. That's the day that I would hook up with a chick.
Mother's Day already passed?
No, it's coming up on Sunday.
Okay.
That's what I said.
I gotta go get my mom something for Mother's Day then.
Well, just have one of us fuck your. But oh, okay. There goes a quick one. That's like the obvious one. Do you remember fucking anybody's mom like in high school, or knowing of a mom in high school that was like trash?
No, but
There's
I do have a very hilarious MILF story that possibly ended with suicide.
I think you've said this one. Let me say the one where you walked in, the dogs. You're supposed to wait for a certain time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Suicide. That's
this girl. Because she started
woman,
she started crying while we were having sex, and I'm like, what could it have been? And as I walk out, I just see her like 13, 14-year-old son watching TV, and he turns back and looks at me like, "You fucked my mom." And I was like, yeah, I started to, but I didn't finish.
Yeah, I suppose it's because of you that these people leave. You know that, right?
Yeah. I don't.
Why don't you give me a beer or something? Would have stuck around. But yeah, like I mean, with MILFs, for me at least, when I first got single, I mean that was like the go-to really, because I mean single chicks are cool and everything, but they got lives. Married or divorcees and like MILFs and shit like that, like they live around their family and their time, so like whenever they're with you only, and they give it like their all, dude. Those are the chicks that like suck dick just for fun.
Well, yeah, when you're kind of in a relationship for a really long time, after a while you kind of like, you know, you love steak, you love to eat steak, but can you have steak every night? After a while it does get kind of repetitive and boring, so they do start to like look, ooh, hot dogs.
Right? Yeah. Like I said, like I've known it from the side of like chicks that cheat too, like, you know, and they'll kind of throw that out there too. They'll like kind of tell you shit like about how like their kids suck, or like their husband's like a shitty fucking dad or some weird shit like that.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay. Like, don't really care to know any of this stuff, but I mean, if you're just venting, that's different.
I mean, I remember I actually was, when I was working for Blockbuster Video,
Yeah.
I was hooking up with this older chick. So like I was like 21, 22, 20,
like, yeah, we're
22,
young.
23. And I had met this one chick who was in her late 30s. And not to brag, but she had told me that like I was the best sex she ever had.
Is that a turn on for you? Older women?
Turn off or turn on?
Turn on. For me it is. For
It kind
sure.
of is.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking about when you talked about this Mother's Day type episode for STD? Is the transition for porn stars to go from being like
the girl to like a mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's that chick Penny Pax who lives out in Florida.
Uh-huh.
And she for the longest time was always like the hot stepdaughter or the hot, you know, girlfriend.
Yeah.
And she recently now started becoming the hot MILF. And she really isn't much older. Like I think she's like maybe 31.
Yeah, dude. Anything over 30, bro.
Yeah, and then I actually saw something on Snapchat. I know you don't have Snapchat, yeah. But they have this thing where it's like sponsored videos, and it was one called "Filthy Rich," and it was about this conservative porn star named Brandy Love.
Oh, fucking beautiful, dude. She's like the MILF. Yeah, real life nurse.
For me, it's Cherie DeVille.
Don't even know that one. Same body framing though, like big ass titties, fat ass.
Yes, they look basically alike, but I
She's
think
a nurse in real life. Dude. That shit's crazy. Married and everything.
Yeah, I know. But like, she's a Trumper and a conservative, so that kind of like one of the things was kind of like, oh, I don't know if I can jerk off to you now.
Nah, dude, you just fuck.
But you know,
you make it out like you need to be like fucking 100% with the person to be on top of him or something. Like, who cares?
I kind of do actually. I mean, I do.
Did you know fucking? Oh, you want to jump into it? Did you know about Zing Heil and shit?
No, not at all. I did have a feeling though. So when that happened, I was like, I'm not surprised. Just certain women you can kind of tell have this thing where it's gonna be like, oh, you're gonna say something that's gonna kind of rub me the wrong way.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
But
you should fucking just tell the story real fast.
Okay.
All right, so this is, I guess,
So I'm dating
DK update. Like, whatever.
I'm dating this girl named I think I might have actually said this on the Bucks Effect, but I'm seeing this woman who lives out in Long Beach, and I call her Long Beach because you assholes don't need to know her name. But after we had sex, I made a Hitler joke. And she stood up and...
In good taste, of course.
Yeah. And legit zig-heiled and said, Hitler, what a great man. And I was just kind of like, who's a jig of what? And I told her, I said, listen, you're going to fucking change your ways if you want to ever see me again. And her response was, I'll keep some of my opinions to myself. And I'm like, no, you shouldn't have that opinion. Like, I'm no choir boy. I, as Jim Jeffries says, I'm not a racist. I'm a bigot. There's a difference.
Oh, man.
Because every once in a while, you get mad at somebody and you can't help but think, oh, it's because they're black, or it's because they're Jewish, or it's because they're Mexican. Like it just kind of pops into your head. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not racist, and I'm not gonna say that fucking.
You just believe in stereotypes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say Adolf Hitler was a great man. Fuck no, that's fucking ridiculous.
I mean, he was pretty cool.
Yeah. But Brandy Love.
Yeah.
She was gonna go to these 2 conventions in Arizona for Trump conventions.
Nice. So she's an Arizona chick?
I'm not exactly sure. I just know that's where she was at the time of this. So she goes to one, talks about how she had such a great time, and then she's going to go to the other one, which is like 200, 300 miles away in the next area.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't let her in because they found out who she was.
A porn star? Was
Yeah.
it the porn star thing or the Trump thing that was the bother?
No, because
the
Trump people would not let her in because they knew they found out she was
because they did that shit to Mercedes Carrera or whatever the fuck her name is. They said that she was having sex with like a minor. She's over here in prison, right? Like she's at the county right here.
She's in prison?
Yeah.
Mercedes?
Yeah, for a while, dude, for like the last 3 years.
That big-titted
Hispanic chick, the fucking fat ass. Oh yeah, she's awesome.
What is she? She had sex with a minor?
That's what they're claiming. Yeah.
Damn.
Somebody in her condominium or something.
That makes sense now because
it's been a few years.
Well, I see. She was kind of all over the place on the porn world about 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, she was the shit for
and
a
then,
while.
like one day, I go to this one porn site to look up one of her videos so I can jerk off, and it's not there anymore. And so I go to another porn site that's got her on there. She's not there either. I was like, what the fuck? What happened? I didn't know about that.
Oh,
Shoot.
weird.
I'll have to look that up because I want to know the actual details.
Yeah.
I'll pay her a visit if she's out here.
Yeah, she didn't like out here. She talks about like all she really wants is like soap. Is that she complains about it being dirty, like all the time. Like that like she's gonna get infected. She'll get like shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, she accepts mail. She accepts visitors. She accepts all kind of shit. And she's fucking stunning.
Oh my god,
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, I would say more so than Brandy Love, and Brandy Love is fucking
definitely.
banging. Yeah, Mercedes. Yeah.
No, I
hold on, let me check my fave list. But that's what you just reminded me of too when you were talking about how like chicks that you used to like watch on porn, and then all of a sudden they became Milfs.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me with the timing from me looking at porn when I was single, and then being in that relationship, and then getting single again later. Like all those chicks became like Milfs all of a sudden. It was like, okay, cool, whatever. Or they were the stepmom shit, which is like all the new thing now. And I still don't understand why that's like its own thing. But I don't know, like
Cherie DeVille.
Oh no. Fuck.
What? What'd I do?
Well, wait. So your dad you have half brothers because of your dad or because of your mom?
Both.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Before you or after?
Yeah, both before. My dad had my brother Jaron.
Yeah, the Hispanic dude, right?
No,
No?
That's Kenny, the other half brother. But I mean, they're basically brothers.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you don't claim them different like I don't either.
No. But freaking both Jaren and Kenny fucking breed like rabbits. So like, happy Mother's Day to you guys.
So what was your whole thing? Like, why are you still like, out of all of us, still the single one?
Just haven't found the right woman. I mean, I
thought you were like arranged with one of your friends that by the time you guys turned 30, you guys were gonna get married.
Yeah, she got married like
At 30?
I don't know. I haven't seen her talk to her in like 3 or 4 years.
So that was before 30 though. Was she married then?
I don't recall.
Ah man, what the fuck?
I just know that she got married. As far as I know, she's happily married. But
she's not one of your married friends that calls.
No, actually, I'm. If anything, I'll fucking cuss her out if I ever see her.
Really?
Yeah, because okay, here's my thing: is I never want to be the object of conflict, or a problem.
Yeah.
So okay, you're a married woman. Congratulations, good for you. But
I love how sensible you are with these.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, you're gonna cheat, whatever. Yeah. Don't really care to hear about it.
But what
just
she
don't bring
did,
issues towards me.
What she did was she blocked me as far as my phone number and Instagram, so I couldn't talk to her. And I was just like, I kind of thought we were at least friends.
Yeah.
Like, what did I do to deserve this ignorance? And it's not like I was hitting her up every day. I was hitting her up maybe once every 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
But like, if you're, at the very least, give me a little heads up. Hey, my husband doesn't like that I talk to you. I have to stop talking to you. Okay, I get that. But I don't even get that. I don't even get that
yeah,
response.
There's nothing.
So it's just like, you know what? Fuck you, motherfucker.
They ghosted you, dude.
Yes.
Like the real way, too.
Yeah, like fucking Pomona.
Oh, yeah, fuck. Oh, did anything ever end up coming up with, because I'm just going off your updates still, like the polyamorous thing? Whether it was with M or Big Bear?
Yes and no. Long Beach is still trying to get Big Bear back into the mix. I was actually just talking to Big Bear the other day. I don't think it's going to happen. Because Big Bear just doesn't trust Long Beach. And I mean, essentially after the Zig Heil, I'm kind of like, yeah, I kind of understand why.
Neither.
But just Emily, I haven't really talked to either, and at this point, I'm not really like invested in there being a three-way relationship. It was like, just whatever. I don't care.
Then what else have you been up to then? Like if Long Beach, which is the current relationship, seems like it's fleeting or something, like how you're saying, like that kind of changes a lot. What's new with you? What are you thinking? Because like you said, you don't go out hunting.
All right. So I found something out today, and I have been drunk all day. Literally.
You look good.
Thank you. When I heard this news, I could not help but be disgusted with myself.
Damn.
Fuck. This ex of mine come back into to my life as just as a friend. And before I continue, this is the 3rd time this has happened to me, and I'm fucking just like.
And when you say friend, you mean like an ex or just?
Yeah,
a friend?
no, she's an ex, and now we're just friends. We started talking again.
How many times, like exes, like multiple, or just once or twice?
What are you talking about?
You guys were together, broke up, got back together, or?
No. We were together, then we broke up.
All right.
So we're talking today. This is actually really hard for me to do.
Yeah.
We're talking today, and she's all like, "Oh, hey, yeah, I moved back to the Inland Empire. Cool. Do you want to go get lunch today? Just, as friends?"
No, you're nice.
And she's all, "No, I gotta start planning my birthday party." "Oh, how old are you gonna be?"
Is it 17?
Yes. I legit said, "What?"
Is this fucking Turner syndrome?
No, this is another one.
Dude, I just think you're like the worst verifier of anything, dude.
No, I'm just like, do I just
like, she sucked dick like a 21-year-old.
I wish I was joking, by the way.
Her profile says she was 22.
I hang up the phone. I start basically like punching my pillows, cause like we all know that the whole joke around the Crew Network is, oh, DK is a pedophile, DK is a pervert. But do you really honestly think?
Turns out it's not a joke, everybody.
And this is the third time now. The third time a woman has lied to me about her fucking
girl.
age. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be 18 next week.
No.
I couldn't. I immediately go and I had to go talk to my friend Athena. And I told her what happened, and
She's a grown woman, right? He's all, nah, dude, she's 19.
Nah, bro, she's 20. It's all good, bro. It's all good. But like, I'm bawling my eyes out because I don't want to be that guy. I'm fuck you. I don't want to be that guy.
I don't either, bro.
So, and I'm just like, what is it about these girls that are attracted to me? Do they have some sort of weird my dad's best friend fantasy or some shit?
You do have that dad best friend, man.
I guess.
Like a cool best friend, though.
Think about it.
Fucking production just decided to fucking add some little... Totally forgot. Yeah, production got a family. They're youthful. They're innocent, you know.
No, but I love how he did it, because he didn't even look up. He's just like, don't even think about it. Don't worry, I don't want to mess with Children of the Corn.
Come on. Come on, Joe.
Blonde hair, that's white people, that's all it is.
Village of the Damned.
We run pretty much around the country.
Fuck,
But
dude.
just when I
Stupid
found
question, what was she? Hispanic? White? Black? Asian?
white,
Trailer? Or just like regular?
regular.
Suburban? Redlands? Loma Linda-ish?
She lives literally less than a mile from where I live. She's off of Palm.
Yeah? You go to your high school?
No, she still goes.
Yeah, he picks her up at high school. He never found out. I was high school?
I pull up like fucking Billy Madison, you know, just
You're revving your car.
yeah, just what's up? like when she said that and she's all, you still want to go out? I go, what, to your prom?
Fuck, dude.
I couldn't, and it really.
You did actually. Fuck, couldn't. Couldn't anymore.
No, dude, that's not funny, man. I just. It just.
It's fucking hilarious to us.
It's just, oh my god.
Oh man.
It's a weird thing about deception and lying.
Yeah.
And, you know, just.
Chicks are horrible, dude.
I guess so.
Because they know how to like hurt you in the right way. Like they can say something fucking horrible that'll just fucking ruin shit.
Oh my god.
Fuck, dude.
It's fucked up, and for those of you who are listening, I am not condoning any kind of consensual sex.
And the craziest
with
is
a
like,
minor.
that shit wouldn't even matter if it was in different states. Like that's just the weirdest shit about it. Like all jokes aside and everything, if we're in different states, like they couldn't do nothing. Like it wouldn't even be an issue.
Well, you know why it bothers me the most?
Because like you said, it's taboo or it's tacky.
It's cliched. You know, it's one thing to make those jokes, you know, with us and the crew.
Yeah, well, we're just talking shit.
But like, I don't actually want to be that guy. I don't. Fuck you.
I know you don't. But, oh man, fuck. Yeah, I said I've done horrible things, but I don't know if I could say that.
I just.
Plus, remember, my whole thing is like, I never had a one-night stand. I've always been in relationships instead of shit, so I've always got to know the people afterward. But I remember at one point, like, well, I dated 18 and 19-year-olds when I was 26, and that was awkward.
Yeah,
Because, like, in my head, I was just like, man, I really don't give a fuck what the fuck you're talking about. Like, when they tell you shit, you're just like, okay. Like, it has no relevance to me at all. Like, everything they talk about, like, what they're interested in, what they did, like, what their friends talk about, it's like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm just waiting to fuck.
She tricked me pretty well because she was, like, all into Game of Thrones and Doctor Who, and I'm like, oh, this person...
Kids are into that shit.
Yeah, Doctor Who, isn't that for 11-year-olds?
What's the Aziz Ansari joke where he's talking to his cousin about rap?
Oh, yeah, I'm getting all excited.
He's all, who else should I listen to? Oh, have you heard of the Wu-Tang Clan? I've heard of him, but I haven't listened to him. He raps about karate, right? I'm just like, Jesus fucking... Yeah, but just... Yeah, there was that today.
That happened today?
Yes, today. And...
Are you gonna buy her a fucking present?
Not this one.
Take her to Chuck E. Cheese.
I just know. You know what's gonna happen now?
What?
Go to prison?
Bucks. We're gonna be like sitting in the Crew Network studio.
We're gonna go to New York.
And a certain young lady will walk through, and you'll just be staring at me, just. And I'm like, hey, look, the floor.
Fuck, dude. Well, what do you get out of it?
What do you mean?
What do you mean what I mean? Dude, a 17-year-old looks at the oldest 24.
I thought she was fucking like...
That's what I'm saying. Like, are you into the gymnast body?
I guess. I mean, I don't necessarily have a physical type because I've dated...
Yeah, you dated various shapes and sizes and everything.
Skinny women, thick women.
Colors and everything.
Yeah. There's... I think the one deal breaker for me is like if you're political or there's something that you just like. I remember
if you have a strong identity, maybe.
Well, I remember one time I was going out with this girl, not for very long, but you know we started talking about like sexual history, and
which in all reality you shouldn't do.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, you can talk about like what you like, but don't ever be all like, "Oh, yeah, I've slept with this very evil. What about you?"
No. What turned her off for me, of me,
to you, yeah,
was that I had sex with a black woman. And
is this the same person?
No. This was.
She's just like, what? We should have wore a condom. What is wrong with you?
This was like 12, 15 years ago. She was like, we can be...
Your sense of time is horrible. 12 to 15 years ago.
What do you think? I keep an address book or some shit?
12, 13, 14, 15 years ago. But yeah.
She was essentially a racist and didn't like the fact that I had sex with a black woman. So she was like, well, we can be friends, but we can't ever have sex. And I was like, I think I'm just going to go.
I was gonna fuck you until you told me you were with one of them coloreds. Like, who the fuck? Dude, I wouldn't even know what to do if some chicks told me that. I'm pretty sure I'd freeze up and be like, are you fucking serious? And she's like, yeah. I'd be like, so you're telling me like...
I'll tell you, okay, I'll tell you this and then let's go ahead and end it so we can do our next episode. Yeah. I used to know this girl named woman. Actually, I gotta make sure I get everything right now.
I thought we were done talking about her.
No, I may have told this story before. I went on a date with this one woman named Twyla. And we're talking beautiful, fucking gorgeous. We just went to the movies and she was wearing like a fucking short skirt, fishnets, high heels, hair all done up.
You guys are like in your 20s?
No, 30s.
Oh, even hotter. Yeah. So she knows what she's doing.
Yeah. Makeup, everything, just to go to the movies. We went to go see The Purge.
Was this your guys' first time seeing each other?
Yes.
Nice.
And I am just like, oh my God, I want.
Good movie. Like The Pick, I'm saying. She's going to be all like, what the fuck? And
no, it's
I'm
not.
here to protect you.
Anyways.
I've never seen it still. Or the TV show.
Anyways,
it's good.
Basically, she kind of was like, she declines the relationship as far as dating wise. You know, maybe we can be friends. And I'm like, that's fine. Maybe I'll get the in and I'll escape the friend zone like Snake Plissken.
Yeah, well, can I be a friend with pennies?
Yeah, exactly. And it gets kind of close every once in a while.
Yeah.
Because she has even though she's fucking gorgeous, she has a low self-esteem. So every once in a while, she would send me pictures. They weren't like nudes or spread eagle type things, but it'd be like her in like a thong.
Yeah,
and
all dolled up.
Yeah, and you could like see her fucking butt crack and everything and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, let me come over to your house right now and fuck you.
Huh.
But it never happened. And one day,
I love how like that's your levels. She's like, hey, check out this hot picture of me, right? I guess you're supposed to respond like, damn, who you dressing up for? Instead you're like, let me come over so I can fuck you.
no, I didn't actually say that.
Oh, it made it sound like as if that's what you were
No,
like.
I would be
let
like,
me come over and fuck you.
I would be like, oh my god, you're so fucking beautiful. I can't believe this. I envy. She was starting to date some guy, so I'm like, I envy Charles or whatever his name was.
Shout out to all the Charles in the world. Charles are good people, man. I like the Charlies.
But we stopped being friends because she posted, again, a provocative picture on Facebook.
And said pro-Trump.
Take this ride with me. And I make a flirtatious comment, and instead of just hitting me up in private, being like, hey, I need you to take that comment down. It's kind of rude. I don't want people to see that. She fucking blasts me on the next comment.
What did you put, though? You just
I
said
don't remember, but I know that it was a little bit on the naughty side, but it wasn't like anything dirty. It wasn't, hey, let me fuck you.
Yo, I want to tongue that, hey, asshole.
I think it was like, I looked at the picture and go, I'm touching myself tonight. Stuff like that.
You're all brown sugar.
Yeah. Yeah, but she blasts me for it, so I basically just delete her and this and that and this and that. And here's the reason I'm getting to this story is like, I don't have a physical type. I've dated big women. I've dated skinny women. I've dated
children.
I kind of regret telling that now.
Show us the kids.
Hey DK, where you at? Oh, I'm at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, that's cool. She's there with her kids too.
What are you doing over at Pacific High School? Hey, I'm combing for chicks.
They're graduating.
Yeah, they're graduating soon. But so
Too old.
Yeah, too old. But so things that like politics or hate for the most irrational reasons, that will turn me off.
Yeah.
So now fast forward to maybe 3 years ago. 5 years? No. Facebook has a thing now where it's people you may know. And it's her. And now she's had 3 kids. Still looks fucking gorgeous.
Damn.
Just a fucking 11. And by that I mean 11 from Stranger Things.
Never seen it.
11 years old.
She's fucking just smoking hot still.
Yeah.
But what turned me off, her profile picture had 3 words. It was a picture of her with 3 words on it.
Fuck you, Joe.
Let's go, Trump.
Women for Trump.
Damn, dude. That chick's hot, dude.
And I go, no, damn.
You know what that means?
What?
That means she owns her own house and or apartment.
No,
like,
she fucking doesn't.
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean, she's fucking stupid as shit. We could call her up right now if I saw her phone number and be like, hey, just see. She also did one thing that really pissed me off.
Yeah.
We were talking. This is when Obama was president, and we were talking about Obama for a second, and I mentioned that my mom voted for Obama, and
While
she
singing Blackbird. For the Beatles, everybody.
and she goes, your mother's a Christian and she voted for Obama? And I'm all, yes, you fucking cunt, because my mother's a good person. my mama said.
I love that that's all one sentence. Yeah, you cut because my mom's a great person.
Dorothy Mantooth is a saint. All right.
Fuck, dude. That's funny.
There, you learn something. You learn that I have a horrible past.
I figured.
That was actually just today, so.
Yeah, I guess right.
Fuck.
Those were good guessers.